Hey, what's up guys, Sebastian here, and in this video I want to tell you if you should choose a bigger niche that's more competitive or a smaller niche that's less competitive. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do it right now because I'm going to be shooting some videos that are going to blow your mind regarding marketing and advertising strategies after this one. So you're going to love that stuff. Now, apart from that, should you choose the bigger one or the smaller one? I'm getting a lot of these questions regarding e-commerce, digital product services. In my opinion, it applies to any single business model out there. And I don't really look for smaller, less competitive niches because, first of all, I want to tell you that every single niche has competition. Yes, some niches have more competition than the others, but there's competition in every single niche. Now, there's people also making millions of dollars in any single niche. But the bigger niches, most people are making money in there for a reason, right? They're obviously the most profitable ones. So for example, big niches, I'm gonna give you a few examples. Fitness, massive niche. Weight loss, right? Weight loss is kind of like a branch, massive niche, because there's like within fitness, you have like bodybuilding, and then you have like weight loss, and then you have like mass gaining. They're all those like sub niches, they're really huge. Apart from that, like healthcare, like skincare, like creams and all this stuff for your face, anti-aging creams, so skincare, health in general. Intermarketing is a huge one, like marketing. Entrepreneurship is another huge one, it's like the huge topic. I know, like even cooking is a big niche. So these are big niches and there's like a ton of competition, but it's because of something, right? There's competition because they're obviously the most profitable ones. So instead of thinking like, how can I get into a niche that's less competitive to get like a small cut? Think about making a better business in the big niche so you can make more money. Like anytime, I'm not gonna go into a smaller niche in my opinion because it's gonna get I'm gonna be burning the niche really quickly in my opinion. Like just to give you an example, I used to sell a lot of Dragonfly products. Yes, you heard me, like Dragonfly stuff, like products, like bracelets. And I just found that niche and I found it very passionate. But after some time, after spending a lot of money on that niche, I completely burned the niche. Like literally, I dominated the niche. And from there, I had to look for another niche because simply I didn't have enough people. My audience wasn't big enough. And I said like, yeah, man, I made some money, but I didn't make like insane money. I mean, I didn't make like 7 figures or something, right? So every time I'm getting into a niche, into an opportunity, into a business model, I'm gonna make sure that I have enough potential to at least make multiple 6 figures or 7 figures, of course 7 figures. If I can't do any of those, I'm not gonna get in there because I'm gonna be putting a lot of time, effort and money. So I wanna make sure that the scaling part is gonna be like open for me to go and scale massively when I get the chance. So just to give you an example, like most of my business right now, like my e-commerce business, huge niche, and it's women's fashion, basically. Nothing bigger than women's fashion, in my opinion. It's the biggest niche ever. And I'm branching within women's fashion, within a certain branch, certain design, certain style for certain types of women. But the niche it's insane, right? It's huge. Everyone spends, it's like billions of dollars in that industry. So I'm not limiting myself. In fact, I'm opening the possibilities for myself. Yes, there is a ton of other brands that sell like e-commerce products and the fashion products, but I have something unique in my brand where people will come to me. So what you gotta do is, where can I get in that there's the most money and be unique in that certain niche, in that certain topic, even if there's competition. A lot of people are afraid of competition. Man, competition is better. Competition tells you that there's more money to be made in that specific niche. So if you're looking for a niche, don't close the doors before starting the business. Like if you close the doors and before starting the business, like you're gonna regret it in the future where you're trying to scale. Like maybe you see huge success in the niche because you did great marketing, great content, you want to scale. Now that the niche is very small, so you won't be able to scale it. That's what happened to me with the Dragonfly stuff. It's a really passionate niche, but it's not that very big. So I decided to go into women's fashion, which is big. Now, my other brand is just my personal brand, right? Sebastian Gomez, and where I sell my intermarketing products and trainings. I have a little bit of everything like e-commerce, social media trainings, all this stuff. the internet marketing space is huge, right? It's a big niche. There's a lot of internet marketers. You know, probably after you watch this video, you will go through a related video here or here, and you will watch this other video from another dude, right? There's a lot of competition, but if I can get some people to enjoy the content that I'm putting out there and get more value from my content compared to the value that another guy is gonna give you, then I want to have like my own little audience. Like, you don't need billions of customers. You only need a handful of customers to make 6 or 7 figures. So get into the competitive niches, become unique, get a handful of customers. They're going to pay over and over again, buy your products all the time. And that's how you will make serious money. Now, if I had to start another business from scratch, I would probably get started into the fitness niche, just because I'm very passionate. I don't know if you see this shirt. I'm not wearing this shirt for the video. I was just using it. And some people tell like, man, you're a wannabe bodybuilder. Honestly, man, I just wear this shirt because I like the shirt, I like the fits, and I don't care what people say. But I'm very passionate about fitness, about, you know, I'm not gonna say like bodybuilding, but like, yeah, like fitness, weightlifting, muscle building, all this stuff. So I would actually create like a business in the muscle building space, and I actually created one and called We Grow Muscle. I used to have the business. I'm not running anymore. I have some like partners that are running that, and I generated like insane amounts of leads. I generated like 30,000 leads in total in a few months. I was generating 1,500 leads every single day for the muscle building niche, for the fitness niche. And now I get all these people telling me, hey man, it's the most competitive niche out there. You know, everyone's selling fitness stuff. Don't get into that stuff. It's way too competitive. It's way too expensive, the costs. I was like, man, I'm just going to go there and crack the code. That's it. I'm going to get results. And I didn't get results for some time, but later I figured out a funnel that worked, and I started generating over 1,000 leads every single day. Imagine having 1,000 new people come into your business every single day to buy your products. It was amazing, right? I built a business really quickly, to the point where I got some friends that are really experienced in marketing. They said like, we're interested in the business. How are you doing this? And it's because I create amazing content, amazing funnels, and amazing marketing tactics. What most people do, and this is a mindset issue, is that they are like, no, it's like way too hard. I don't want to get there. They look for the easiest option, right? They look for the easiest option to build a business. When you look for the easiest options, you close yourself, you close the doors before you even get started. You want to get into the harder niche. You want to get into the more competitive niche, into the more saturated one. This sounds really crazy because, you know, some people are going to say that you're not going to make any money, but I believe that when you get into the more saturated niche, you have a bigger market, and all you have to do is become very unique, have a very good angle, and become part of that amazing industry that has millions of dollars to be made over there. Now, it's not like, I mean, you can choose a small niche and it can change your life. Like, I made 6 figures with the Dragonfly stuff, right? It can change your life for sure, but I'm aiming for big profits, for massive profits. I'm aiming for big businesses, right? I'm really thinking very big. It's not that you won't make any money on the smaller niches. Yes, absolutely you can. I made money with that stuff. But if you're like me, you're like more ambitious, you want to build a 10-year business or something, I think the best way to do it, I mean, I personally go for the saturated ones, for the more competitive ones. Not like saturated, I go for like competitive ones, because I always find a way to make my business better. I don't go ahead and compete, I go ahead and dominate. That's how I think. I say like, man, I'm gonna get into fitness, I'm gonna freaking dominate fitness, because all these fitness coaches, they have no idea on how to market. They know how to train, they don't know how to market, they don't know how to do webinar sales funnels, they know nothing about sales. I do. So I'm gonna go dominate that stuff. Plus, I know how to advertise on Facebook, generate leads. These guys don't have a clue on how to advertise. They pay $5,000 a month to a company to help them generate leads. They don't do it themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my skills to dominate in whatever industry I get to. So that's just my personal opinion. You could get into a less competitive niche. That's totally fine. If you're gonna make some money, I'm super happy for you. That's what I want for you. I'm just telling you what I would do in my experience, and I've done this stuff for 5 years or so. I'm not like a dinosaur that has done it for 20 years, but I've done it for like some years, and I can tell you that there's a lot of money to be made in any niche. You just have to focus and build a business that's unique. Like if you get into a less competitive niche, but you do not have something to differentiates your business, you will find a ton of competition over there. Like even if it's small, like it's Dragonfly, if you don't have an amazing product, it's gonna be as competitive in the small one than in the big one. Now, on the other hand, if you have something that makes your business very unique and you go into a competitive one, you won't find it competitive because you are dominating there. You have something different. That's what I would suggest, guys. That's just my 2 cents. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you have a better idea of what to do right now. If you're into a smaller niche, keep doing your stuff. I mean, that's amazing. Just plan ahead so you can scale later on, make some more money. Apart from that, just subscribe, guys. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy it, just let me know in the comment section. If you want more content, also let me know below. I'm just looking at your comments, creating my content based on that, and I will see you in the next one.